Shall we begin?
Hey everybody, and I'm Uncle Endora here with another top list. This time we are doing the top 16 best films of 2016. Now keep in mind, this is my opinion. If you don't like it, then make your own list. So with that said, let's jump right in. Coming in at number 16. What? What? You really want to be in the video, don't you? Alright, so coming in at number 16, we have The Secret Life of Pets. Now, this is one that a lot of people say is very similar to Toy Story, and I see it. I can see it. It does have some similarities to Toy Story, but honestly, I never really liked Toy Story, so yeah, that's one thing that this movie has over it, is that I actually like it. Yes, I know, I'm a monster for not liking Toy Story. Everyone says that. Oh, now you want down. Like, make up your mind, cat. She just likes to talk. We get along so well. Alright, so it's good. I like the, what was it, Chloe the cat, the dog, Gidget. I like Gidget, and I like that, I can't remember his name. I like that hawk that wants to eat everything. I like him. He's funny. I like those characters. Don't really care much about a lot of the other friends that Max has. But it's still pretty low on the list. But then we got number 15. We have Sing. And Sing is interesting because it is straight up a singing competition, which is something that I haven't really seen in a film. Done well, at least. Usually, whenever a singing competition ends up being in a film, you have your main character who has to win the singing competition, and he does. This time, the main character is the judge, and you have to get to know each of the contestants in the singing competition. And it's not clear who the winner is going to be because the judge is the main character, not one of the contestants. So who could win the singing competition is completely up in the air, and it's something that we've never seen before in terms of films. Some shows have done it, but that's about it. We've never really seen it in film before, not to my knowledge. Unfortunately, they throw out the whole singing competition plot line halfway through the film. Ooh, excuse me. I have not been getting much sleep. Too much Breath of the Wild. It's thrown my sleeping schedule way out of whack. And so that's pretty much why it's here, towards the bottom of the list. But then we got number 14, Assassin's Creed. I know next to nothing about the Assassin's Creed lore. I only played a few of the games. I played the first one, the second one, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then Bloodlines for the PSP. That's it. My Assassin's Creed my Assassin's Creed gaming ended when Ezio died. So that's really that's really all I got. And let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, what can I say about Assassin's Creed? It basically is a movie for the fans. Like, I'm positive there were a crap ton of, like, hidden messages and Easter eggs and references that I just didn't understand, that I just didn't catch on to. Um, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. I still thought it was a very good, solid film. And speaking of video game films, number 13, Ratchet and Clank. Now, again, another game series I know next to nothing about. I played the first 3 games, that's it. My gaming experience for Ratchet and Clank never went past that original trilogy. Um, Back during the era of PlayStation 2. Oh, apologies. Back during the era of PlayStation 2, I was more into Jak and Daxter. That was my PlayStation 2 mascot. And then after that, it would have been Sly Cooper and then Ratchet and Clank. But I still found a lot of enjoyment out of this film, and I think it, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I played the original, and I haven't even started playing the. I have it. I have the remake of the original. I have it. I have not gotten around to playing it yet. It's just been sitting on my shelf collecting dust for months. For almost a year, actually. No, wait, it would have been a year. Yeah, for a year now. It's been sitting on my shelf collecting dust. And I think it covers the original game well, with the exception of the last, like, 15 minutes. What was it? Dr. Nefarious or something like that. The guy who becomes mechanical in the games. Like, him being the final villain, like, that's a bit of a change. That's a bit of a change. But at the same time, I honestly thought it was a welcome change. I was okay with it. And then coming in at number 12, we have Doctor Strange. And I have this pretty low, mainly because of all of the Marvel films, with the exceptions of the Iron Man films, and the Incredible Hulk. I think this is also one of the weaker films. Maybe it's just because I don't know anything about Doctor Strange. I know he uses magic, and I know his main villain is a guy named is a flaming head demon guy named Dormammu. That's it. That is my knowledge of Doctor Strange. And so, like, going into this, only knowing that much, this didn't really do much to explain how all this is happening. It's just, all this is happening because magic. Now, like, that works in a movie series like Harry Potter, where they have a crap ton of magic that runs like their electronics. It's not electricity, like they're their big clocks and their cars are all run by magic instead of electricity. And so like they actually explain all this stuff. They actually show you why everything is just magic. Because it's in their everyday life. It is literally in every single aspect of their life. But with Doctor Strange, you see him trying to rationalize everything, trying to come up with a scientific explanation for the longest time. Now, eventually, he just gives up and says, okay, fine, it's magic. But I still would have liked to have seen him actually come up with a few answers. Like, they had a pre-established thing where the magic does not run the electricities in this the electronics in this world. That may be the way it is for the Harry Potter world, but not for this. I just kind of wish we had gotten a bit more of an explanation than just it's magic. But that's just me.